next up would be Chicago.
Yep.
And we're hearing potentially National Guard troops from Texas could be involved in that at some point. Do you support that kind of move with cities other than D.C., such as Chicago? And do you potentially see this working in a city like Dallas, where there is crime, and would this help keep Texas safe?
Well, I have all the confidence in the world in Governor Abbott and Mayor Johnson. You don't have this sort of experience in any Texas city, and I know the public would not tolerate it for a minute. If it's necessary, I support the National Guard assisting local law enforcement in cities like Chicago. Nowhere else in the United States would you tolerate 50 some odd shootings over the weekend, including, I believe, 8 fatalities. I mean, that's an emergency situation. That's a break the glass and figure out what do you need to do to solve the problem. In Chicago, it's tolerated. And I'm shocked that even here in the nation's capital, Mayor Bowser and City Council tolerated the level of crime which we've talked about, which has made virtually everybody who visits here, everybody who works here, everybody who leaves here feel unsafe. And so something's got to change, and I think President Trump has helped change the conversation. And we are going to be, we're committed, certainly I'm committed, I know my colleagues are committed to doing what we need to do to make our community safer, whether it's by assisting with National Guard support or otherwise to help solve this problem. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. How do you respond to Democratic governors who say that sending in federal enforcement without their consent infringes on state sovereignty?
Well, I think they're wrong. You know, it's a strange development here. Somehow President Trump has taken a stand for public safety and caused mayors and governors in some of these blue states to take a stand for the criminals and for a lack of public safety. I don't really understand that at all. You would think they would welcome the help that President Trump has offered rather than resist it and tolerate this, what has come to be the new normal in terms of the lack of public safety in some of our nation's major cities. So the National Guard has authorities both under federal authorities and state governor authorities. And Washington, D.C. is somewhat unique because it's a federal city. It's not a state, obviously. But I think they have just simply picked the wrong side, and they ought to work with us. I'm going to invite them to do so, particularly when it comes to changing the federal law to make sure that the nation's capital is safe.